Go for the remaining problems of the exercise 11.4. In each of the following exercises 7 to 15, find the equation of the hyperbola satisfying the given condition. So here we need to find out the equation of the hyperbola and certain conditions will be given. So for the 7th question, the condition given are vertices plus or minus 2, 0 and foci plus or minus 3, 0. So again you can see the form of the vertex is plus or minus a, 0. Vertices are of the form plus or minus a, 0 means the vertex or the vertices or the foci both are lying on the x-axis. That means like this. So this will be your vertices, this is foci like this, and we know that this type of equation of the hyperbola is of x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1 form. Okay, so from the given fact, that is since the vertices are plus or minus 2, 0, they lie on the x-axis. Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola will be of the form x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. Now our condition is to find out what is a and b, and we will replace them in this equation. Okay, so first we will start with what is a. Here a is equal to 2 and c is equal to 3. This is plus or minus c, 0. So a is 2 and c is 3. So we have to find out what is b equal to, and what is the relation connecting the 3. B is equal to, or you can say b square equal to, we need b square, directly we can find out b square, which is equal to c square minus a square. That means this will give you c square. What is c square? C is 3 means c square is 9 minus a square is 4. So you are getting b square as 5. We need b square, so we can stop here. Therefore, equation 1 becomes x square by a square will give you 4 minus y square by b square is 5 equal to 1. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. 8th question is vertices given to be 0, plus or minus 5 and foci is 0, plus or minus 8. So this is of the form 0, plus or minus a and 0, plus or minus c. So that you can say that the foci and vertices are lying on the y-axis, right? Now when they are on the y-axis, the equation, form of the equation will be y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. Okay, so here we can have since the vertices are 0, plus or minus 5, they lie on the y-axis, or you can say the transverse axis will be the y-axis. Okay, so here therefore the equation of the hyperbola will be of the form y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. Let it be equation number 1. Now what all are given? Vertices is 0, plus or minus 5 means you will get here a is equal to 5 and c is equal to 8. You can just see that for hyperbola every time the value of c will be greater than value of a. C is greater than a for hyperbola. Okay, now what is the relation connecting a, b, c? B square is equal to, we have b square is equal to c square minus a square. C square will give you 64 minus a square is 25, which will give you 39. So this is b square. Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola becomes, what will happen to it? It will become y square by, what is the value of a square? 25 minus x square by b square, which is 39 equal to 1. Okay. Question number 9 is vertices given to be 0 plus or minus 3 and foci 0 plus or minus 5. So here again the form is 0 comma plus or minus a. So you can say that the hyperbola will be of the form in which the transverse axis is on the y-axis like this. Okay. So that we can just say that the form of this hyperbola is y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. Okay, so first let's start with, since the vertices, or you can say since the foci is also of the form, it will be also lying on the y-axis. Okay, either of them you can take. Since the vertices are 0 plus or minus 3 comma, they lie on the y-axis. Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola will be of the form y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. So let it be equation number 1. Now what we are doing, we have to find out the values, that is a and b. So from here, from the question, what all we will get here, a is equal to 3 and c is equal to 5. You can just see that c is greater than a. Now what will be b square? Relation between a, b, c is b square is equal to c square minus a square. Replacing the values, you will get 25 minus 9. That means b square is equal to 16. We need b square, so we are just stopping here and then replacing in the equation number 1. Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola, equation number 1 becomes y square by a square. What is a? 3. So what is a square? 9 minus x square by b square, which is 16. So b square is equal to 1. So y square by 9 minus x square by 16 is equal to 1 is the equation of the hyperbola. Question number 10 is, foci is given to be plus or minus 5 comma 0 and the transverse axis is of length 8. So length of the transverse axis is given and foci is given. Now this foci will give you an idea about which type of hyperbola should be considered. It is of the form plus or minus c comma 0. That means it lies on the x-axis. Foci lies on the x-axis. That means it will be of this form, right? So here will be the foci. That means we can say that the equation will be of the form x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. Okay, since the foci are plus or minus 5 comma 0, they lie on the x-axis. Okay, therefore the equation of the hyperbola should be of the form x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. Now what is given in the question? Given is foci, that means from there you will get c is equal to 5. Again transverse axis is of length, means 2a is given to be 8, which will give you a is equal to 4. Now you have c and a, so that you can find out what is b. Okay, now b square is equal to c square minus a square. Replacing the values, we will get 25 minus 16, which is equal to 9. So b square is 9. Therefore, equation of hyperbola 1 becomes x square by a square. What is a? 4. So a square will become 16 minus y square by b square is 9 equal to 1. So equation of the hyperbola is x square by 16 minus y square by 9 equal to 1. Question number 11 is, foci is given to be 0 comma plus or minus 13 and the conjugate axis is of length 24. Again, this coordinate will give you an idea about which type of hyperbola is it. Transverse axis will be on the y-axis, which form like this. Okay, so what you can say is, since the foci are of the form 0 comma plus or minus c comma the transverse axis or they lie on the y-axis. Therefore, the equation of hyperbola will be of the form y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. Now we will move on to what is given in the question, because we need to replace a square and b square here. From this you will get c is equal to 13, and conjugate axis is of length means 2b is given to be 24, which will give you what is b equal to, which is 12. Okay, now we want to find out what is a, and what is the connection relating these three. B square is equal to c square minus a square, and you need a square. So from here you will get a square is equal to c square minus b square, replacing the values of c and b. C square will give you 169 minus b square will give you 144, which is equal to 25. So you got a square, you need a square only here. B square already you have b with 12, so b square is 144, replacing them. Therefore, the equation of hyperbola 1 becomes, what will be the formula? Y square by a square is 25 minus x square by b square is 12 square, which is 144, equal to 1. Okay. Question number 12 is, foci is given to be plus or minus 3 root 5 comma 0 and the lattice rectum is of length 8. Again, this coordinate of the foci will give you an idea about which type of equation of hyperbola should be considered. Since it is of the form plus or minus c comma 0, this lies on the x-axis like this, right? So you can say that since foci is plus or minus 3 root 5 comma 0, it lie or foci are, okay, they are plural. You will get they lie on the, it's a plural of a focus, no, so that's why are, they lie on the x-axis. So what you will get? Therefore, the equation of the hyperbola should be taken as x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. Now, what from here you will get what is c equal to? Okay, given from the given fact you will get c is equal to 3 root 5. And length of lattice rectum is given by 2b square by a, and this will give you a relation connecting b and a, okay, and that will help you to find out the value of a square and b square. Now from this what you will get, b square is equal to 8, this will come up 8a by 2 or 4a. So b square is 4a, let it be there. In order to find out the value of b square, it will be helpful. First we will find out what is a. For that we will use a relation connecting ABC. What is that? C square is equal to, we know that C square is equal to what you have, a square plus b square, or else you can say that b square is equal to c square minus a square. So C square will give you a square plus b square, replacing the values which you know, that is c is 3 root 5. So what is c square? 3 root 5 the whole square, which will give you 9 into 5, 45 is equal to a square as such, and we will replace b square as 4a, so that you are getting actually a quadratic equation in a. Okay, so you will get a square plus 4a minus 45 equal to 0. Now solving this, you can just write it as a, the product of two what will be the two factors? It will be a plus 9, because here it is positive, so because should be positive, and again here you are getting a negative means one should be negative, so a minus 5. So 9 into 5 minus 45, here you will get, this will be 4a, okay, equal to 0. So you are getting two values of a, which are a is equal to minus 9 and a is equal to 5. Now a equal to minus 9 we cannot use. Why? Because a is a length and length cannot be negative. So we will say a equal to 5 is chosen, since a equal to minus 9 is not possible. Okay. Now A you got, so A square is 25. Now B square, again we have B square is equal to 4A. So that you will get the value of B square as 4 into what is A? 5. So 4 into 5, 20. So B square you got, A already you have, therefore the equation of hyperbola 1 becomes x square by A square will give you 25 minus y square by B square is 20 equal to 1. Okay. Question number 13 is foci is given to be plus or minus 4, 0 and the lactus rectum is of length 12. So here again it is of the form plus or minus c, 0, that is the transverse axis is on the x-axis or the foci is on the x-axis. Okay. Since foci is plus or minus 4, 0, you have the transverse axis lies on the x-axis. That means the equation of the hyperbola you should take it as x square by A square minus y square by B square equal to 1. Now C you will get from here, from the given fact you will have C is equal to 4 and the lattice rectum's length, that is length of lattice rectum, which is 2b square by A is given to be 12, which will give you B square is equal to 12A by 2 or 6A. Okay. Now we have to find out what is A or A square, and the relation connecting the three is C square is equal to A square plus B square. Replacing the values you will get C square give you 16, A square as such plus B square is 6A. So you are getting the quadratic equation as A square plus 6A minus 16 equal to 0. Now you can split the middle term and write as a product of 2 as what all? 8 and 2, or you can say A plus 8 and A minus 2, right? So that you are getting the values as A equal to minus 8 or A is equal to 2. Now which one you will choose? The positive one, because A cannot have a negative number. Okay, this implies that A equal to 2 should be taken, since A equal to minus 8 is not possible. Next thing is we have to find out what is B or B square. Now we have B square as 6A. Replacing the values, value of A you will get B square as 12. Okay, so now we will replace in the equation because already we have A and B square. Therefore the equation of hyperbola becomes x square by A square. A is 2, so A square is 4 minus y square by B square, which is 12 itself, equal to 1. So x square by 4 minus y square by 12 is equal to 1. Question number 14 is vertices is given to be plus or minus 7, 0 and E is given to be 4 by 3. We have to find out the equation. Again vertices is of the form plus or minus A, 0. So you can say that the equation will be, or you can say the transverse axis will lie on the x-axis like this, right? So since vertices are plus or minus 7, 0, they lie on the x-axis. Now, so what you can say about the equation, which type of equation it will be? If the equation of the hyperbola will be x square by A square minus y square by B square equal to 1. Now what is given the question? Vertices means you will get what is A equal to. Okay, now we have A is equal to 7 and E is equal to 4 by 3. E is actually C by A, which is equal to 4 by 3. Now you know that what is A. We can just replace C by A is 7 is equal to 4 by 3, which will give you what is C equal to, that is 7 into 4 by 3 or 28 by 3. That is C. Now you have A, you have C, you can find out what is B equal to. Now what is the formula? B square will give you C square minus A square. Replacing the values, you get 28 by 3 the whole square minus 7 square, which is equal to 28 the whole square is 784 divided by 3 square is 9. So 784 by 9 minus 49. Now 49 into 9 will give you 441. 784 minus 441 divided by 9, this is equal to 343 in the numerator, 343 by 9. So B square you got, we need not find out B square is enough. Now we can just write the equation, that is therefore the equation of hyperbola 1 is x square by a square, which will give you 49, minus y square by b square, which is 343 by 9 is equal to 1, or you can make it as x square by 49 minus 9 y square. That can be taken in the upper part. So it can be rewritten as x square by 49 minus 9y square by 343 equal to 1. Okay. Question number 15 is, foci is given to be 0, plus or minus root 10 and it is passing through, that is the equation of the hyperbola is passing through 2, 3. So that will help us to find out what is A and B. Here we can find out what is C also from the foci, and since the coordinate is of the form plus 0, plus or minus C, it is lying on the y-axis, that is the foci will be on the y-axis. That means the form will be y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. So, okay, since foci is given to be 0 plus or minus root 10, they lie on the y-axis. Therefore, equation of hyperbola is of the form y square by a square minus x square by b square equal to 1. Now C is given to be root 10, right? Passing through the point 2, 3 means this equation will satisfy, or you can say you can replace x and y with 2 and 3 respectively, x with 2 and y with 3. So what you will get, this is given, and since that is equation number 1 passes through 2, 3, we will have, instead of y we can replace 3. So what you will get, it will become 9 by a square minus 4 by b square equal to 1. Now what we will do is we will replace this b square with the relation connecting ABC. What is the relation connecting ABC? C square is equal to a square plus b square, or you can say b square is equal to c square minus a square. So this relation we can use here to replace the value of b square. So what you will get, 9 by a square minus 4 by c square minus a square is equal to 1. Again we know the value of c, which is root 10. So what is c square? It is 10. So we will replace here so that this becomes 9 by a square minus 4 by 10 minus a square equal to 1. Now taking the LCM, that is simplifying, you will get 9 into 10 minus a square minus 4a square is equal to, again this product, it will be the LCM. So you will take it to the other side, that will give you a square into 10 minus a square. Now expanding, you will get 90 minus 9a square minus 4a square is equal to 10a square minus a raised to 4. Okay, so this will give you, here it will become minus 9 minus 4 will give you minus 13, and here it is minus 10, so it will become minus 23 if you are taking to the other side, because a raised to 4, in order to make it positive it will become a raised to 4. Here this will come, so that it is giving you minus 23a square plus 90 equal to 0. Okay. So this can be written as a raised to 4 minus 23 a square can be written as minus 18 a square minus 5 a square. So this will give you minus 23, and plus 90 equal to 0. That is splitting the middle term. This will give you a square can be taken out from the two terms. A square from the two terms out. So this will become a square minus 18. Again minus 5 can be taken out, so that this will become a square minus, again this will become minus 18 equal to 0. So a square minus 18 into a square minus 5 equal to 0. That is, you are getting two values for a square, which are 18 and 5. Now which one to choose? That will be decided by what will be the value of b square. Okay. Now when a square is equal to 18, you will get b square to be c square minus a square. Now what is c square? C square minus a square. C square, c is root 10, so c square is 10. So it is 10 minus 18, which is negative 8. So you cannot choose value for, that is b square cannot be a negative value, which is not possible. Which is not possible. Now we will go for what is the second value. When a square is equal to 5, you will get b square to be c square minus a square as 10 minus 5, which is 5. So this is possible. That's why we will choose a square as 5 and we will get b square also as 5. Therefore, equation of the hyperbola becomes what was the equation chosen as? Y square by a square. Y square by 5 minus x square by 5 equal to 1. Or when a is equal to b, when you say a equal to b, what will that hyperbola be called as? It is an equilateral hyperbola. So this is a case for equilateral hyperbola. Okay.